And g'day everyone, and welcome to another YouTube video. I thought I'm going to talk today about audiobooks for musicians and why musicians should be listening to audiobooks or reading autobiographies from actual songwriters, not someone else writing the book on their behalf. One book I recommend is Jimmy Barnes' Killing Time on Audible, and it's narrated by Jimmy Barnes. So when the author's narrated it himself, you start to learn more about Jimmy Barnes' life. Now, he's wrote a couple of books. Now, he never had the most easiest childhood, a very hard childhood actually, and it's worth a listen. It's just incredible of what he's overcome and the challenges. That's an audiobook to be listening to. The other one is The Storyteller by Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters. Again, very poor upbringing as well. A lot of struggles getting his break into the industry. Legal battles, of course, which is going on. And now a very successful musician. Okay. The next one is The 50th Law by Robert Greene and 50 Cent. That's more sort of about hustling in the real world and entrepreneurship and business strategy. More sort of business-wise, but it talks about how 50 Cent's able to, not get lazy like other rap musicians do when they get these big contracts. 50 Cent was always hustling, meaning he was always writing. Even if songs didn't make an album, he was able to produce, and that's why he was able to be successful with his record company. Snoop Dogg did an audio series, From the Streets to the Suites. Snoop Dogg, you can listen to that on Audible. That's definitely nice and motivational as well. The Lives of Brian Johnson. You know Brian Johnson from AC/DC, a career in the military as well. Again, poor upbringing, but became very successful. What amazes me about these amazing musicians with these entrepreneurial mindset is that a lot of them were very poor in their childhood, but what they had the drive to become successful, and they were able to break that poverty mindset because they wanted to be successful. So they just kept going. And again, a lot of them have faced the rejection. When you're starting out, you get told, no, you're crazy. But this is why I admire these musicians. And these are the audiobooks I'm recommending for you guys today. Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter by 50 Cent. Check that one out too on Audible if you like to read a physical copy. Again, always read the books from the actual musician, and try to get it narrated by the musician, the author, not someone else. It just doesn't feel the same. Rust in Peace by Dave Mustaine and Joel Selvin. Definitely, if you're a metal fan, you must be listening to Megadeth, and you must be reading Dave Mustaine's book. Again, father was an alcoholic, poor childhood, ended up growing up in Jehovah's Witness. James Hetfield, Christian scientist. And you look at where these guys have become now, later in life, and they've had it even harder. And the things that I look in my life now is that, and it's just the things that I'm thankful to have. I've got tremendous respect for these guys because they wanted success. And being a different time in the music industry in the 80s, there was no Spotify, there was no such thing as digital distribution. So we have it easier now, and it's time to, show your respect to these men and women in that era, because they had to know their stuff. So they had to use their brains. But now we've got technology. But please check these books out. yeah, the other book by Jimmy Barnes, Working Class Boys, sort of that talks about his childhood, and then coming over to Elizabeth in Australia. Again, really goes into depth about the family life. And so the trouble is, when we watch them perform on stage, we only see the glamorous side to it. We don't see the struggles that these amazing guys had. And this is why I recommend musicians, if you see an autobiography / Corey Taylor, I've got to listen to Corey Taylor's stuff. I recommend you guys learn something from it. So I hope you found this video useful, guys. Please subscribe to Shields Productions. Comment in the comments as well what books you're listening to by your favorite musicians. Please share this video on your social media to friends and family as well. I've got a community page available on YouTube, and I wish everyone all the best to their music success, and a goodbye for now.